The Adventure Engine system has got a lot of flexibility in managing tour registration questions and customer information fields. I'm logged into the Adventure Engine system. I've clicked the Customers tab, and the source of all your customer information fields sits behind this button, Manage Fields and Questions. Okay, so the system comes with some pre-created fields already, very basic customer information fields. First name, last name, mailing address, phone number, email, and so on and so forth. But you can create unlimited additional custom extended fields, we call them. It could be passport information, previous rock climbing experience, anything you need to capture from your guests. You can build new fields here and you can create unlimited fields. We've got different styles of answers: text input, select box, multi-select box, date format box. We can sort the order of the questions we want them to display, and we can tell the system where we want these questions to display. Include in the customer profile page, and that is right here. In our customer tab, I'll just open up one. So when we just have a quick view of the customer database, those fields will appear here. Okay, you don't need every single question to display here. What questions you've created that you don't want to display in the customer profile will automatically be stored down here in the extended table. Include reporting criteria. If there's ever a field that you want to capture in reporting, which is usually the case, you want to include that field in reports. Include in virtual terminal. Those are fields that appear in your back office web terminal when you're booking a tour. Include in shopping cart portals, that's for online. So you might have private back office fields like customer category, or is this customer blacklisted or not, or something like that. You might just want to include in the virtual terminal, but not necessarily allow the question to be displayed to customers. Include in virtual terminal customer assign. That is the box that opens when you're adding a customer to an order. Usually this box is for the most basic customer information. And including customer portals, that's where customers can log in and go and complete their guest registration forms on their own. Here I am in virtual terminal behind the Process a New Order tab, and you can see here that this is questions that I want to appear for my staff and myself while I'm making the booking. When I'm clicking to search for an existing customer in the database, or I want to create a new customer, that's the form that's called the Quick Assign box. Also in the customer login area, so you can have an area where your customers can log into their account themselves, review their statement and their invoice and their balance owing, and they can click to edit tour registration information. Click this button. And fields are here as well. So you can see that there's a lot of areas where the fields display. Additionally, no matter where you've toggled to display all the fields, they will always, all fields that have been assigned to a tour will appear here in the order information. Now, the other thing to remember is that you will never see the fields unless you go to each of your specific tours. I've opened the tour folder, questions tab, and added the questions. So I've just created some new emergency contact questions, and I'm going to select them and I'm going to add the questions to the tour. This is unique to each tour because maybe for your rock climbing tour, you have a question called previous rock climbing experience. But for your international tour, you might need passport information, but you don't need to ask about rock climbing experience. And then from these questions, You can define whether they're required or not, and whether you want the answer to display in the order confirmation. Once you've added all of your questions to one tour, you can simply copy it out to the rest of your tours. Very easy with just a click of the mouse all at once.